What's up, guys? It's Knights Templar here. Welcome to round 17.2 USSR and the Communist Chinese. A lot of stuff was happening, especially in Europe. The U.S. had a huge turn against the Japanese in the Pacific. It's Madman Dan is just some of the shit that he does is just insane. So if you ever guys get a chance to play with Madman Dan, he's a very, very good player. And he just does things that some of us just don't see, just wouldn't normally do. Pandra J's done a really good job with Germany. He's got the most money, the best Air Force, the best Army. And he's just done an incredible job. The Allies are starting to make a little bit of a comeback in this game. Me, on the other hand, I'm pretty much... all I pretty much have is Moscow left, but I know that Pandra Day did bring his force back at Smolensk. Like I said, I don't know really what that means or anything like that, but like I said, we'll see. I know this is the could be the last round of the game potentially. But like I said, let's just have some fun and let's try to close this out as best as we can. So yeah, let's get right into it. So. Tech roles, I have strategic rockets. I currently have them at stage 2. Improved construction is at stage 2, as well as jet fighters is at stage 2. So let's get those roles finished or rolled here, and then we'll move on to purchases. All right. Okay, so it looks like we got jet fighters and strategic rockets. So we're just going to go over here. And stage 3 for strategic rockets, and then stage 3 for jet fighters. Okay. Purchases. We have $40 to spend with the Russians, and we have $5 to spend with the Communist Chinese. Communist Chinese will buy a militia and a cavalry for $5. The Russians have $40 to spend. They'll buy 7 motorized infantry, 2 militia, 1 airborne. They're going to build a rail in Kolmatskaya that I used Scorched Earth on earlier in the game. And then we're going to build an infantry. So, and that makes 40. I don't really have that many combats. I don't have any combats with the Communist Chinese. I do have 5 with the Russians. So let's get into those. Not really big battles or anything like that. A couple walk-ins and fighting against a militia in each territory. So over here, it's going to be a walk-in into northern Russia. We got a battle in western Russia. We got a battle in Oral Kursk and a walk-in in Don Manich. So what we'll do is we'll start off with these two territories by moving units. So we're going to let's take that off. Oops. We're going to take 3 militia from Moscow, move them into Western Russia here, along with, let's see, Along with 2 light armor. We're going to move 3 more militia from Moscow as well to Kursk with 2 regular artillery. We're going to take we're going to take 1 heavy armor. We're going to go from Moscow up to northern Russia. Just in that battle there. And then we're going to put 2 militia and walk into Don Manage here. So each is worth $1. So I begin the turn with 22. Worth 1, 24. We have these 2 battles here, and then we have the convoy raid here in C-Zone 14. I think that's all what we'll bring into these 2 battles here. Don't see really anything else. Let me get a heavy armor sculpt for this. I'm sorry, I didn't have 3. I only had 2. I only had 2. So I have 1 left over. I did not have 3 heavy armor. Other than that, I think that's it for the battles. Let's go ahead and start with Kursk. We got 3 militia. Actually, we got to start with the artillery since they have first strike. At 2 3s. And we get a first strike hit, so that militia will not fire back. And that territory is worth $2, so we go up 1 each for northern Russia and Don Manich to 24, to Kursk plus 2 to 26. And let's resolve the Western Russia battle with 3 militia and 2 light armor. So 3 militia will attack at a 1. That's a miss. And then 2 light armors at a 4. And that missed. He does get a militia shot at 2 or less. And he missed. Second round for 3 militia. Nope. And then 2 light armor again. And we do get a hit, and he does get to fire back at a 2. Okay. He does get a hit. Okay, cool. We'll obviously take a militia off, so we'll have 2 left over. Man, that really sucks. No, that's all right. Western Russia is worth 1, so I go to 27. And now let's resolve the convoy raid here. We've actually been pretty lucky. The last few turns, knocking 3 off. See what we can do. this turn. So the black is the attacker, red's the defender. Nothing. Nothing. Last sub. Nothing. Hey, we didn't hit nothing. Okay. Cool. It's all right. Okay. Non-combat. Actually, let me scoot this back. There we go. This heavy armor is going to go from Moscow into Stalingrad, as well as these 4 infantry from Saratov. I am going to rail a major factory to Stalingrad. Actually, yeah, let's move these 2 Katyusha rockets from Moscow to Stalingrad. I keep knocking shit over. Every video I make, I swear, I knock shit over all the time. Let's see here. I already used my rail move. Let's move these 3 infantry to... Yeah, let's move these to Saratov here. What else? These 6 infantry will move. You know what? They're just going to stay where they're at for, you know what? Yeah, they're just going to stay at where they're at for right now. So, and then obviously these advanced artillery. The non-combat moves over here. Let me zoom in here. I gotta get away from Japan. I don't really have much stuff left, so I need to preserve my units as much as I can. So these 3 mountain, 3 infantry, and artillery were moved from Suyan into Shanghai. As well as these mountain from Senshi to Shanghai. And as well as this infantry. And obviously those can't move. I think that's it for, oh, the other non-combat. Oh, crap. Actually, there we go. These 3 ships here are gonna move 3. They're gonna go 1, 2, 3. From Sea Zone 24 to 21. I don't want Germany to kill my only fleet I have in the game left. So I might as well just leave them over here. Might as well, whatever. Yeah, I definitely don't want my last fleet dying. Okay. So place units. Zoom out. Oh, last non-combat. We're gonna move these 3 militia to Angara to counter this airborne unit here. We'll see. These 2 militia will go into Transcaucasia. That will go there. Moscow. put my airborne unit there. Infantry, put another one here in Moscow since that's only where I can place it. And then take my 7 motorized and put them in Moscow as well. So that should do it. Oh, and that rail is just repairing, or not repairing, it's basically, it's kind of like it never was there. So I'm filling this, putting a rail here in Kolmatskaya. So I'm able to do something with it. I don't know. And then the place units for the CCP. Let's do, you know what, that infantry that I had, that I bought that went in Moscow, it's actually going to go in Novosibirsk is where that's going to go. So it's going to go in Novosibirsk. This cavalry will go in Shanghai. And this militia will go in Suyan, right there. I do get a recruitment roll with the CCP. So let me just get that out of the way before I do the collect income. I do have 4 territories, so I'll have to get a 4 or less. And I got a 2. So I am going to put another infantry in Shanghai. Okay, let's do collect income, and we'll do a recap of all the units in the territories. So Russia took 5 worth of IPP of territory. So I started at 22, went to 27. I get 2 for the Arctic line, which will go to 29. I do get an IPP per Moscow and Stalingrad. That's 31. And I do get the wartime economy bonus. So 31 plus whatever I get here. Be a 12 would be great. 7's not bad. So 38. So I'll have 38 IPP to total to spend next turn. So $38. Let me just adjust that here. Some chips. And right there. CCP, we didn't gain any territory. We got 1 for Suyan, 2 for Senshi, 2 for bordering a Russian territory. So that's 5 total IPP that I'll get next turn for the Communist Chinese. Other than that, guys, let's do a recap of all the units in the territory that I have adjusted, and then we'll kick it off to Bruce. So starting Novosibirsk, 1 infantry, and Angara, 3 militia. over here in Shanghai, we got 8 mountain infantry, 5 infantry, an artillery, and a cavalry is what we got. And then Senshi has 5 militia. Okay. Let me zoom out here. Northern Russia, we have a heavy armor. Western Russia, we have 2 light armor, 2 militia. 2 militia for Western Russia. In Oral Kursk, we have 3 militia and 2 artillery. Don Manich, we have 2 militia. Saratov, we have 3 infantry. Gorky, we have 2 militia. Stalingrad, we have 4 infantry, a heavy armor, 2 Katyusha rockets. And I did rail a major industrial complex down to Stalingrad. In Moscow, we got 9 motorized. We got 12 advanced artillery. We got 4 AA guns. We got 1 airborne. We got 1 air transport. I did move 3 infantry out of Moscow. I had 41. I have 38 infantry in Moscow. And then obviously in Transcaucasia, I got 2 militia and 2 infantry. Anyway, that is pretty much it for Russia 17.2. Like I said, nothing else for this turn, so I'm going to kick it off to Boston Bruce for 17.3 Japan. Thanks, guys.